Hello, everyone. Welcome. We hope you're all doing well this Sunday evening.
This one.
But, yeah. So, while Tag's getting stuff started, I'll just do some chatting with you quick. So, you may notice my ears. They're not very Disneyland inspired. That's because last month I let you all know that I had a surprise. And, well, this is my hint. The surprise is that this coming Saturday, Vern and I will be in Epcot. We are about to embark on a cruise with my parents, and we, of course, had to go out a little early so we could get some Disney in because we're leaving from Port Canaveral. So since we're flying in and out of Orlando anyways, I mean, why not, right? So check our Instagram and social media accounts because I will be sharing some fun photos from our time in Epcot. So we're pretty excited because I have not done Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. Of course, we've got the Moana themed walk around area with, the Way of Water. And then Vern's stupidly excited for the Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind roller coaster. So everyone cross your fingers that we're able to get passes to it, because right now it's just it's the virtual queues. So I'm gonna be panicked in the morning. I think I've heard that you can also purchase individual lightning lanes for it, but every time I just stalk the app and look, it doesn't give me that option. I don't know if the app's smart enough that I'm not in the park, so it's not showing me the prices, or if we just happen to always be looking after they've sold out for the day. So anyways, more to come. We'll see how that goes. Ooh. Highly recommend wearing an anti-nausea patch for it. That's what I've heard. That
Do you get motion sickness?
I don't, but I've heard that people that even don't normally get motion sickness, there's something about this ride that makes some people feel a little queasy. So we'll see. We'll see if we even end up being able to get it. But yeah, it'll be fun. Even if we don't do any of the attractions, we'll still have a good time. My top to do, this is going to sound really weird probably for everyone, of course, is food stuff, because I don't drink my way around the world, I eat my way around the world. And school bread, there's something called school bread in the Norway
bread?
Yeah, in the the Norway pavilion that people go on and on about. So I really want, I need to try school bread. So that's the one thing on my list. And I kind of want to go to Regal Eagle just because of Sam Eagle.
What is this?
School bread. It's like a sweet pastry kind of a thing.
Oh, here's a recipe
There
how to
you
make it at
You
home.
can try making it at home. But yeah, it's like a sweet pastry thing.
What a fine
Legendary.
one.
Do you see that? Legendary school bread. So
Wait for it. Legendary. It looks
Ice
good.
wine from Canada. Ooh. Well, hello to Rebecca, Deanne, Tish, and Megan, Gavehi, and Josh. Welcome, everyone. Oh, and T White. Welcome.
Stormy Northern California.
Is there really a little Olaf that comes on this school? Oh. Well, that was 2021. Maybe there isn't a little Olaf
Norway
chocolate.
has.
I know.
That's where that is now.
Maybe.
Hello, Lee.
But yeah, we're just excited. I'm excited to go. Thankfully, Spaceship Earth
I forgot
is
that I could
underrated.
I did
and
every time.
and no, it doesn't always have a huge wait, so we're gonna definitely check out Spaceship Earth. We're gonna go say hi to my friend Figment. Maybe I'll even get to see the walk around character Figment.
Maybe that looks really good though. I don't understand what this is. It looks sweet and
before maybe I'd try and bring you back, but we're going before the cruise, so
that's
not
okay.
Gonna work.
I'll just have to remember whenever I get back to Disney World. I had a thought the other day. I was reading an article because our friend David over at Fresh Baked was talking. His new obsession now that the Adventureland Treehouse is open is Tianu's Bayou Adventure, and he's obsessed more and more with Disney World, which I'm a little concerned about. But he was showing some pictures and stuff of their Tiana's Bayou Adventure where they're going along in their queue and everything. And I had this random thought that I was like, you're going to think I'm dumb for this, but I've only been to Disney World twice. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, no wonder I don't know where this is, because I literally have only been there twice.
Yep.
We did go T, but the problem is I think we suffered from weather.
We suffered from weather.
And we went on May the 4th.
And we also went on May the 4th. I would not recommend going on May the 4th because it was a crazy, crazy busy night. Like every person you wanted to meet was crazy, crazy long waits. And then the weather made it so that any of the kind of like, I don't know, ambiance characters, I guess I'll call it, like the Cantina Band, they weren't playing because it was misting out. So I don't think they did the march.
No.
And that stuff.
I would recommend if you want to hear our full thing, go listen to episode 285 where we talk all about our experience with that. Mm-hmm. We are not going this year. Yeah, we are not going this year because we decided not to because of our experience last time, but also we want to go to Pride Night.
And we decided, we're going to check out a different theme night this year. Yes, we did hear about the new queue system. I think it's a definite upgrade because...
Well, we don't know yet. We'll see how it goes.
It sounds like it would be. Because like you all, when you're in that queue, you just have to, I don't know, the fact that I have to be panicked that I don't have to make sure that window doesn't close, or maybe my, I don't know, computer shuts off randomly.
Do you know what else this cuts down on?
Or, that kind of stuff. The fact that, I don't have to keep checking it like a crazy person. It's just going to notify me, and so I don't have to... I don't have to think about it until it's my turn. You know
what else this cuts down on? 5 computers.
That's true.
Being in the queue.
That is
because
true.
I'm guessing that you can only enter your email address once.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. To shed Megan.
That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. How does it work?
I think they're only going to accept your email address once. Now, you could be one of those people like me. I have a bunch of email addresses, and you can put it on all your email addresses. Might be an interesting system to see if you put different email addresses in on different devices to see which one pops up first, and if they're in the order in which you entered them, or if it just seems more random. That'd be interesting. Maybe I'll have to do that even though we're not getting tickets for it.
We could be those people. In our hangout with supporters, and one of our Patreon supporters had a really smart idea. It'd be cool if they did a lottery, a lottery a couple of days before, and it's a lottery for when your time slot is. So you just get randomly assigned, this is your time to enter. And so then you don't have to sit there and hope and pray and cross your fingers and sit there for 7 to 9 hours and maybe still not get whatever it was you were waiting for. I would think it would take, it's still not great whenever you don't get whatever it is that you're trying to get, but I think it would be less bad if you didn't have to sit there and be hopeful for the 8 hours that you were in the queue just to be let down to find out, the day I wanted sold out, or maybe they're sold out completely, or whatever. So I think that maybe in the future that might be something they should look at, because then you also don't have to worry about everything getting bogged down if it's random. It doesn't matter when you sign up to be put in the random lottery to find a time, just that you do.
Am I okay? Didn't they do something like this for one of the D23s?
Yeah, D23, that the panels.
Yeah, because you subscribed to each thing, and then they got an email saying, congratulations, we gave it to you.
Yep.
Okay.
It was a random lottery for the panels. But this would just be a random lottery for your time, okay, go on this day and pick out your ticket. You can buy your tickets at this day, not randomly assign. Well, you're going to this Star Wars night. Hopefully you're going to be in the area.
Right.
A random
well, you could go in and select a day. You can select a day and then join the lottery for that day.
That's true.
And maybe you join a couple different days if you can go on a couple different days or whatever.
Yeah.
And if you'd think their system would be smart enough to be okay, it's your one email address. You've got it for this day, so we'll remove you from doing IT work. I feel like this should all be fairly straightforward and easy for them to do. For whatever reason, it's not.
Oh no, they lost out on. Yeah, see,
a lot of people did.
Another one that would be great for them to do, kind of more of a random lottery system instead of this whole wait and hope.
Do you want to make fun of me? I was so excited. So James and I signed up for the 5K ship one, which is unofficial. It's just people. And I don't know if we talked about this on the last live stream. Some people may not know. Okay. Going on a cruise, a Disney cruise. Anyway, I was sad because I maybe shouldn't say this, but I'm going to say this. I was excited because the previous medals have looked really cool, and they showed off the design for this year's medal, and I was like, not as exciting. But James is happy because he's like, it'll be good for us to get up and do this. And I watched the video today, and they have treadmills in front of these beautiful giant windows looking on the ocean. I said, I could hang out on a treadmill if it was like this.
They don't.
So,
how do I say this? That's not a normal cruise thing. I thought that treadmills overlooking the ocean was like that's how you.
Some do, not all of them. Not all of them.
Oh.
Yeah, not all of them. Some of the problem is because, when you're on a treadmill, you're higher up and decks are not very high. So you're kind of,
sure.
But I think the couple times we've looked at the exercise areas on the other ships we've been on, they've always been like super busy. And this review also said that the Disney ones are, so you have to kind of pick off times to go.
Like anything.
Well, I'm sorry, T, that you lost out on your 5K. I know that people were very excited for that. 'Cause the Halloween one, right? I'm assuming is the next one.
Yes, the theming for all of those.
I'm surprised you didn't try to get tickets for that.
No, because because
I'm saying just you.
No, but I'm saying our trips are already stacked on top of each other. So I don't have that much time that I can take off from work in that period. That block, however you want to say.
You're like, sorry, folks.
Yeah, boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna
borrow from next year.
The next 3 months, it's fine.
They just need to buy a credit union in California. Then there you go.
Well, California does have credit unions. I could just transfer to a different one, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Or not transfer, but
get a job at a different
one. But yeah, anyways. So today we thought we would talk about a couple of fun new things. One of these things we talked about in last week's episode, but have you all seen the video of the new Tiana animatronic? Yes, it's being teased for Disney World, but as we all know, we're going to get the same attraction in Disneyland, so it is fun. I can see why David from Fresh Bake's having fun looking at Walt Disney World's progress and looking at Disneyland's progress, because it's like looking into the future. Like, those things are coming for Disneyland. So it's like you get a little bit of a fast forward, but she looks amazing.
Wow, even the local Southern California
did
place
anyone
did
notice?
Did you?
Okay, so don't move anything yet, Tag. Go back to the front. No, too far. Right there. Anyone notice anything here? Do we see perhaps in the background a second animatronic wearing a yellow dress, different hairstyle? I think that's Eudora. I think that is Tiana's mother. A lot of people were speculating maybe it was a second Tiana animatronic, but I think it's Eudora, her mother. But I mean,
she looks good.
She looks like she just stepped right on out of
then they went to some B-roll of Splashbound.
Yeah, it looks like she just stepped right out of the film, which, yeah. That's what you want these animatronics to look like, right? Like, you want them to look that real and that believable. And it's just super amazing to me that it's an animated character looking that lifelike.
She looks good, though.
She looks really, really good. Yes, Tish and Megan, I am also very excited that it's not the projection faces like Frozen Ever After and Epcot has.
Now,
and I think it's a Seven Dwarfs Mine Train has them too.
Yeah, it does. Now, question. So they confirmed that in the summer it's opening at Disney World. When do you think it's going to open at Disneyland?
It's still saying like winter or something like that.
Oh, her mom was
there. You go. I think that's her. I think she's back there.
But do you think like November, December?
I don't know. To me, it seems.
Do you think
weird.
It's going to be pushed to next year?
Be pushed because why would, unless they're wanting to open it in an off-season time for a water attraction, it's because they know they're going to have a big demand anyways. So maybe it's trying to like thin the crowds out a little bit because it's not the summertime rush plus a new attraction rush.
Sure.
That would be the only reason I could see them doing an actual winter time opening. Summer 2024 makes sense for World. However, I also think it's going to be chaotic because you're going to have all the right high tourist season with a brand new attraction with like a water attraction in the summer. Whoo!
I just want to say there's a couple things. So I noticed in the news for this week, we'll probably talk about it on the podcast, but they at Disneyland, this is at Disney World, but at Disneyland,
look at the tree.
They've started putting they've put scaffolding around the water tower, and in Disney World they've put these vines kind of up on it, which looks kind of interesting. But I want to see. I'm sure this one has it. Look at how amazing it looks. Mm-hmm. I am really excited for this. I think that this looks really cool. I was so worried about the top looking funny.
Sure.
But this looks even better than obviously than the model looked. But
I don't know. I still think it was a missed opportunity to not have Mama Odie's houseboat stuck in the tree.
I mean, yes. I totally agree.
But I could see why that.
Speaking of Mama Odie, look at
the lanterns.
Look at the lanterns in there.
But I could see why that, I'm sure, was cut because it was probably very expensive for them to have the houseboat stuck in the tree.
Did you also see that they
have been testing?
That's what I was just going to say, that they had filled water in part of it.
There's logs. Like, they have been sending logs down at Walt Disney World, too. So, pretty exciting.
Where did you see that they had sent logs down?
Instagram.
Oh, like somebody had a video of it?
Mm-hmm. In this part, actually, there was that part they were showing, the turnaround logs going down and around. Empty logs. Nobody was in them.
I hope that ours at Disneyland, the queue area, looks as good as the queue area that they're making at Disney World, because their queue, they have a lot of really nice stonework and everything going into it, and it looks amazing.
Yeah, very exciting. The other thing that we wanted to talk about, we have an incredible interview lined up for you in the next 2 weeks, maybe 3, at least for sure 2. So we don't want to take too much time in snack chat to go over this, but hello, they released the foodie guide for the Food and Wine Festival, and
I haven't even had a chance to look at that.
You haven't? Pull
No.
it up.
I will. I'm looking. I'm
he
showing
so
this
desperately
off.
wants to see a vlog.
I found the video Teresa was talking about. Somebody made a vlog on YouTube, of course, and so they've got the water running, and I'm hoping
there's not going to be a log.
Well, they had a video of a log a minute. Here
There's
you go.
Your
Here
log.
you go.
There it is.
Oh, there it is. Disney World, by the way, folks, just to make sure. This is Disney World. Oh. Look how slow it moves when you don't have a bunch of people in it.
I was just thinking, look at how much water is getting displaced and pushed around, and there's no, people waiting in the boat. But yeah, there it is.
Did we hear, are they not doing anything different with the logs themselves?
I'm sure they probably did a little bit different, but not, because wasn't there, a rabbit or something on the front? I can't remember.
Oh, yeah. Well, because Terry Hardin did some of those.
Yeah, there was something sculpted. I don't remember. I think it was a rabbit.
Disney Parks vlog?
Yes,
had
Disney
the food.
Parks blog. Food. Any chocolate. Oh, the Mickey macaron, the Snickers Mickey macaron is back. So yes, you've got chocolate there. There is some cold brews, of course. There's a lot of new stuff, which is really exciting. I think me personally, I don't really have much to go on because we did not experience or eat any of the foods there for Festival of the Holidays, but I feel like Festival of the Holidays this year was a little bit of a flop. So I think they really put more focus on Food and Wine Festival because there's a lot of new stuff and a lot of delicious looking new stuff. And there's another chocolate treat for you. We've got the S'mores Caramel Tart. Graham cracker tart shell filled with caramel and chocolate ganache topped with a toasted marshmallow.
This cheeseburger bao with Thousand Island dressing, grilled onions, pickle, and tomato relish.
Both those things are new, and they'll be over at the California Brews booth. There was Cluckadoodle Moo is going to be back.
What is this? Barbecue beef brisket slider? Ooh.
Yep, also new.
No, that one's not new.
Oh,
the
that one's
kiwi apple
yes,
lemonade.
I want that so bad.
That sounds good.
Cheese pizza flavored wings with ranch. That sounds interesting.
Problem is, I don't do bone-in wings, so that's a no-go for me.
The carbonara mac and cheese, garlic mac and cheese is coming back too.
This looks so good, but I don't like lemon. It's an olive oil cake glazed with lemon curd, topped with vanilla bean chantilly, and finished with fresh candied lemon, strawberry crunch, and lemon lime jelly.
Go back up to the cheese flavored. So the description, down. Sorry. The description for the wings. Well, there isn't one. It just says cheese pizza flavored wings with a ranch dip. I'm going to assume maybe there's dry cheese, like I don't know, like like mozzarella or Parmesan sprinkled on them.
Oops.
And it's gonna have maybe like a marinara.
Nope, it looks like a white
no,
sauce.
Like if the wings themselves are tossed in maybe like a marinara, or it's gonna have like the pizza spices. But yeah, they don't. I don't know.
This is your
That's
kiwi
my
apple.
lemonade. Oh, it looks so good. That's true. Vegas Disney Travelers and Tisha and Megan. You're right. Lunar New Year. But Lunar New Year's always like. I feel like it looks like it's always great.
How about a Huckleberry citrus cooler?
Heck yes.
Gold Peak black tea, huckleberry and agave syrups, grapefruit soda, and lemon and orange slices.
I'm so excited. We're gonna be here for the last weekend of this, and we're gonna buy. I already know we're gonna buy the tabby thing because I'm gonna eat it all.
Impossible beef stroganoff.
Oh, just pause. I am so excited about this. Do you notice this is a new booth? Earth Eats. It is a plant-based booth that they have coming to Food and Wine Festival this year.
You can't have the beef stroganoff. Though,
no, but I'm going to have the Impossible Chicken Parm Bites.
I do like chicken parm.
Unless
a watermelon cucumber mojito. Too bad it's alcoholic.
The dates for Food and Wine Fest, or the dates that we're going to be traveling.
March 1st through April 22nd is the Food and Wine Fest.
And we will be in the parks. Let me pull up the calendar. The 19th through the 23rd.
This was on here before, right? Mm-hmm. The garlic top.
Those were delicious.
What is this drink? Oh, the mule.
Yep. This is interesting. They have another frozen thing, but it's a frozen old fashioned.
Because before it was like an avocado thing or something, right?
Yep. So frozen old fashioned, non-alcoholic bourbon flavored ice cream, bitters, crema.
How about a blueberry pancake cold brew?
They've had that before. I have not. I don't think I tried it because it didn't sound like there was definitely better sounding cold brews, I think, for me.
Sure. Look, Tara's very excited about the plant-based brew.
I would try the frozen old-fashioned, though. I think that would actually... like, bourbon's not necessarily... like, I like the smell of bourbon. I don't like the alcohol burniness of bourbon.
A carnitas-style pork belly with esquites, corn mac salad featuring... oh, that sounds good.
There's a Baja-style fish taco that is plant-based as well.
We're not going to eat anything.
I've never tried plant-based fish. I want to try it. I really want to try that.
I just want to say the Mickey-shaped macaron made with Snickers was fine.
I like it.
Last time.
I like it. I'm a Snickers person, though. You've also been turned off to Disney macarons, so I don't, because you think they're too big. Isn't that your...
They are too big. They are too big.
But
well, PB&J whiskey shape. If I liked whiskey, I might try this. But the idea sounds good.
Yeah.
Peppers.
Oh, the chili relleno empanadas coming back. That was really, really yummy.
Cheddar. They have a shrimp papas locas, a cheddar bacon, potatoes with jalapeno cheese sauce, and chipotle shrimp.
Ooh, good to know, Tara. I seriously want to try that. I don't know why, but plant-based fish just sounds... I've tried all sorts of plant-based other meat alternatives, so I feel like I gotta try the fish.
Ooh, a raspberry almond cake. Ooh, that sounds good.
All sorts of delicious.
You got your mimosa thing going here. Mm-hmm. What else do we have? Other locations. What is this business?
Go down. That's the no bake peanut butter salted cheesecake.
I would try that.
I'm trying to remember. Is this it? Boardwalk.
Oh, okay.
Oh, chocolate espresso loaf. I want to try this too. A honeydew tea with coconut lychee jelly. Oh. With a citrus foam. Yes. You do know that you're still sharing the screen. So
I do.
Try not to scroll too fast.
Sorry. I want to try this butter cake a la mode. And
the strawberry horchata. Oh, I want to try that.
Ooh,
so bad.
That would be really good.
It just sounds amazing.
Here's some more horchatas.
I'm not sure. We've not had any of the alcoholic drinks at festival, so I don't know if it's if the cost is worth it.
Teresa,
I've had alcoholic drinks at DCA for it was Oogie Boogie Bash, but not at any of the festivals. I can't wait to go. Oh my gosh, I'm hungry. Yes, it looks delicious.
Every time that we talk about food, some of these drinks look so colorful and good. Ooh,
lamplight, strawberry lychee shortcake donuts.
Oh, am I finally gonna get some donuts at Lamplight?
You might. Yeah.
That meat looks pretty good, too.
So the easier way is to cross off items you don't want. Yes. Exactly. There's a burrito, a seaside burrito.
We had something like this.
Is that the tacos?
Yeah.
Married shrimp tacos?
I had this last time.
Oh, you're right. We did have
and it was good.
Festival of the Holidays item. There's another plant-based item, loaded baked potato, seasoned steak tips, and barbecue baked beans topped with cheese sauce, tangy slaw, and green onions. Also plant-based, so the steak tips and cheese sauce are plant-based. I've not had plant-based steak, so I might have to try that too.
A pineapple melon
I want
cocktail.
to try that so bad.
You're going to be tipsy one of these days.
I've only put one alcoholic drink on the list. Thank you.
Ooh.
Is
this?
Right? It looks like a flop over, but it's not. It's the charcuterie flatbread.
Oh, that sounds good, though. It does look like the flop over. Those flop overs in DC or in Toontown were great.
Studio Catering's got these like loaded pretzel bites that also look really yummy.
A chicken lollipop?
No. Oh, sorry. Select Outdoor Vending has the loaded loaded pretzel bites. Loaded carnitas pretzel bites. Yum. Here's your churro that I was all excited for you about.
The cannoli churro.
Tag has been on a cannoli run
since Marceline.
I don't know what to call it. A cannoli fix. Like what do you call that?
I don't know. Tara, a flop over is basically like a folded pizza. It's like it's got all the stuff on the inside.
Yeah, so they're back at
like a taco.
Cafe Daisy in Toontown.
Yeah. And it looks, I'm going to scroll up really fast. It looks basically like this.
It looks similar.
Except for the cheese is on the inside and the outside has like a seasoning on it. But I will tell you,
they don't look appealing.
They do pack, what are you talking about?
Like when you get it in the bag.
Sure. But it looks like you should be able to walk around and eat it, but I do not recommend walking because it is so kind of messy that you really need to like sit down for it.
I want to try those pretzel bites though.
Okay, so they've got all these churros. What do we got?
Cannoli churro, a spiced shortbread churro.
I don't care about that one so much.
There's an unforgettable Bing Bong churro.
That's got like weird shortbread cookie and strawberry jelly with sprinkled icing.
And then a butterscotch banana churro. That's the one I want to try.
That could be interesting.
And then these beautiful like novelty.
Those are nice.
Insulated flute things.
This one looks like that cup that you put in the dishwasher and it changed color.
My poor cup. Dude, don't go too fast. Mixology classes at Trader Sam's.
This looks good. I don't even know what it is.
Downtown Disney stuff is what it is. But yeah, the carbonara glazed salmon.
Blood orange arugula sandwich.
There you go. It's the blood orange arugula salad that you were eyeing up.
What is this?
The banana split churro was just okay, huh? That's a bummer.
Grilled Mexican sea bass. That must be what this is.
Fish and chip sandwich.
Okay, I'm sorry. Usually these things are really appetizing looking. There's something about this photo. I mean, it looks realistic. Just doesn't seem very appetizing in the photo. Ooh, look at those. I love onion strings.
Pink rosé and watermelon sorbet. A ripe watermelon and rosé sorbet drizzled in for crisp tart. That sounds... we've never gone to Salt and Straw. We haven't gone to Salt and Straw. April 22nd. Is that... When is that? I'm going to have to mark the calendar to make sure we get over
through April 22nd.
Yeah. So I've got marking through Monday. So we got to do it either... we got to do it in the first half of our trip, not the second half of our trip.
Well, could we not get it the night we arrive, or we arrive too late?
But I'm saying we got to remember to do it in the beginning of the trip, not the end of the trip.
I agree, Tara. The pizza looks dried over and overbaked for sure. All right.
We get in on the morning of the 19th, and we're in the parks our first day we're there. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is hilarious. This is you, Teresa.
I'm telling
Everything looks great. Finally, a year I could use my tabs on a variety of things instead of a handful. Wasn't going to buy a tasting card, but it looks like I might have to buy two. I'm
telling you, they really went in. They really, really tried. But yeah.
It's me being kind of...
Well, we don't know. It could be when they say it's plant-based, it could be plant-based dairy and plant-based egg. The hard thing with that, which especially for people that are vegan, is they're not very specific. Sometimes they use brand names to say that it's, whatever, this brand of dairy-free cheese or this brand of imitation egg or, you
Sure.
know, whatever. So I think it's always hard because I always assume when it has the plant-based icon, that means everything's plant-based within it. But
Sure.
maybe I'm wrong.
See, that's what I would think too.
I do follow, what is her name on Instagram? 1 second.
Vegas Disney Travelers, how did that go? We talked about it on the show, but I want to make sure, like, was that a good experience to have that barcode instead?
I follow the happiest vegan on earth. So if you are someone who is looking to be more plant-based, she is fantastic. She she tries all these things, and she researches them, so you don't have to go do all the question asking yourself at the booth. She will let you know if something has a plant-based icon, but maybe it isn't plant-based. She even knows when things have been, like, it was plant-based, but they changed something, so now it's not plant-based anymore. She also gives hacks at different restaurants on, like, how to have plant-based versions or vegan versions of popular dishes at some of the restaurants too. So anyways, if that is your thing, happiest vegan on earth, I would definitely recommend.
Which I'm showing right now.
There you go. There she is. But yeah, she is awesome.
Ooh, that looks good. She's got some good stuff on
I'm
here.
telling you, like, awesome. She actually just recently went to
21 Royal.
21 Royal, yep, and talked about her experience eating plant-based at 21 Royal. But yeah, super cool.
Did she talk about the foodie guide? Oh, she did.
She does.
2 dishes are labeled explicitly plant-based, which is important to find on their menu as made without animal meat, dairy, eggs, or honey,
There you
meaning
go.
vegan without modifications.
So yeah.
The loaded baked potato and the Baja-style fish taco are both.
Yep. So those are the ones that say, you know, if they've got the little icon, which is the cute little 2 leaves that kind of come together like a V, then it's fully plant-based.
Oh.
So even though that was like the one, it says cheese, but it's
Sure.
a plant-based cheese. They just don't give, you know, what the
Yeah.
her name, happiest vegan on earth.
Yeah. Here,
We'll
I'll
scroll
put the
up to
link.
the top.
I'll put the link in the chat.
She's really cool.
There you go.
But yeah, anyways. So the food guide looks amazing. Amazing. We didn't even intentionally have our trip line up so that we would be there for the end of the festival. It just so happened.
You were
to
just
work
very
out.
excited about
Oh my
it.
gosh, I was so excited. I honestly didn't realize until the foodie guide came out and I saw what the dates were for Food and Wine, and I was like, oh, we're gonna be there because we're going for, as you all know, the Disneyana event that weekend. So that's why specifically that weekend we're going to be there. We got to talk about if we're going to do a weekly tier meetup that weekend or not.
We need to.
We need to figure that out. We're trying to get better about planning ahead on these things so other people have time to plan if they want to come to the
Did we put our
hangouts
trips?
and meetups.
Do we put our trips on the calendar
Don't
in
think
here?
we did. That would have been like we were planning ahead, Tag.
Okay. So when are we
Which
going?
calendar are you
April.
looking?
I'm on the main calendar,
Are you
which is
talking-
where we
is
put
it
all our stuff.
Notion?
It's on our Notion calendar. What
April 19th is when we fly out.
Okay.
And we fly back the morning of the 24th. So the 23rd is our last park day.
Okay.
That's true, Vegas Disney travelers. We are back to soaring over California.
April
Oh, yeah.
19th through the 24th, basically.
Jill, no, you do not have to use the pass all in one day. We are using, it's called Notion is the program that he has our calendar on.
Yeah, so we use a program called Notion that doesn't just have our calendar, but it has like all of our show stuff. We switched. We used to do it all in Google Docs, but we're starting to do some more stuff there. I'd show you, except for all I have is a browser window, and the browser window doesn't. I mean, I guess I could open it this way if you guys are curious. I don't think there's anything in here that's like.
It's very similar looking to what, kind of what Google is, but you can't. Is there a Notion app like a Google Calendar app?
There is a
But it's
calendar
just-
app. Yep,
Just for Notion,
just for Notion. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
So like this is our thing. So like these are guests that we had on and stuff like that for this month. here I just put the April trip in. We have stuff like our upcoming, like this is just our calendar that has everything listed.
Just what the events at the parks are.
Yeah, so like
or
Lunar
things
New
that
Year,
we wanted to make sure we popped on a calendar so we didn't forget when it was.
Day. Yeah, so we have the whole Disneyland calendar. I mean, there's some really busy times here. If you're curious, I can show you this real quick. Like we can go into our last episode or whatever, and this is where we have all of our intro stuff for the podcast and all of our news articles and our promos and our snack chat information, Trivia Land. Once they, when the questions get asked here, it'll actually show us the answers. If we have a discussion topic, our wrap stuff. So we have it all programmed in here. So everything goes together pretty quick. Sorry if anyone
gets like dizzy from all the scrolling.
Yeah. So we've got all the type of stuff. One of the cool things that allows us to like put in like our icons and all of that stuff. So allows us to do a lot of cool stuff. We're still not using it as well as we could be, but we will eventually. Top 5 list of the food festivals you're planning to get a pass. Oh yeah, to 1 hour before closing. Yeah, we did that before, Tara, which was really helpful.
It makes a huge difference.
Standing in line in each booth. It's true. The last time when we were there for the Festival of the Holidays, that was like the least amount of lines I saw at any of the booths. It was kind of weird.
Yeah, I'm telling you, because nobody was that excited about there wasn't as much buzz and excitement for those menu items. I haven't, you know what? I don't know if I've seen photos of Lunar New Year, but Lunar New Year may have been maybe it's going better because it's the scan passes and not you don't have to sit there and
tear them off and all that.
Tabs off, which doesn't take a ton of time, but when you've got a long line of people all having to pause and take a few extra seconds to do
they already put
up.
So many things in the app. I don't know why they don't just put the little barcode thing in the app for you to.
Well, the nice thing about the lanyard is that it's usually comes with the menu card too, so you don't have to try and remember or look at your phone to figure out where everything is. I am A-okay with it not being on the app and having the physical card.
I mean, they have enough things on the app.
Yes. Lunar New Year was busy. Good. That's like
I'm sad we're missing Lunar New Year.
Top thing. Like, I want to have a trip where we hit up both like the Gumball Rally and Lunar New Year because they're both the same time. They're both going on at the same time. So one of these years I want to do both of those for maybe 2025. No, maybe 2026 because I already messed it up for 2025 because Vern and I have plans in January. Sure. We're already taking a vacation in January of 2025. I don't even know what year it is anymore.
It's true, though.
Maybe 2026. We'll have to plan ahead.
They stopped doing that. No menu.
Oh, dang it.
I forgot that we're also going to be there doing a Season of the Force because that'll be Hyperspace Mountain.
Yep.
And who knows what else they got going on.
You're right. We're going to have a DLWeekly Gumball Rally team full show.
We
might have to have couple because I think you can only have 4 people per team. So we'll have to have a couple of teams or something.
I saw a bunch of people post on social media about it, so
it looks like it's so fun. I don't think we'd win. I just want to go because it looks like a blast. I mean, yeah. Actually, who was it? Somebody was sharing some details about what it might look like next year. And it sounds hard. Yeah, because they change it every year, so you can't.
But they already know what next year is going to be like?
I think it was Heather from Hojo that was sharing it. So somebody that might have some inside knowledge. But yeah, they were explaining how the gameplay might look for next year, and I was like,
well, how might it look for next year?
I don't remember, but it sounded complicated.
Oh. I know that they've tried to make it so people can't game it or whatever.
Yeah, they make it so that you can't prep or you can't just study ahead so you know the answer. They switch it up to keep everyone on their toes, which I think is fun.
I try to imagine what it would be like to organize an event like that. And that just sounds like a lot of work. So good for them.
Just the creativeness of having to switch up gameplay every year.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Ooh, I like that idea. A Gumball Rally monitor.
That was, why can't it? Stephanie. Stephanie has done that.
Oh, yeah?
And she said it's super fun. Yeah. She did. I think she's done it. She may do it every year. But yeah, she said it's super, super fun. She's
so lucky. She lives there and can get involved in all this stuff.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know how one becomes a monitor for the Gumball Rally, but it does look pretty cool.
So I have a question for you, Vegas Disney travelers. I assume you live in Vegas. What do you think about the cool possibility or whatever of Brightline going from Vegas to Disneyland?
From Vegas to Disneyland?
Well, to Southern California.
We need a Brightline from Wisconsin.
No, but think about it this way. If they build that.
And they can just keep going.
No. If they build that, we can get super cheap flights to Vegas and then take the train.
That's true.
Oh, it is happening. Good.
You know what I was sad about? We should have
lots of things.
Well, yeah, lots of things. Lots of things. I didn't even think about this until after it was too late and we had booked our flights. I'm like, we should have looked at San Diego again.
Yeah.
Because it was way cheaper to fly into San Diego than it was.
Yeah.
Santa Ana.
I'll tell you what, though. We drove when James and I were doing the summer trip a couple years ago when we were driving. That drive from Vegas to LA, those people are crazy drivers. Like, they were flying down some of that stuff. But
Jill, Brightline is a high-speed rail company. So, like, Amtrak's a train, the company that does, like, most of the, like, passenger trains throughout. Brightline is high-speed rail, and right now I think it's only in Florida.
Miami to the airport in Orlando.
There's a couple of legs in Florida. That's one. There was a couple. I was looking to see if we could take it when we were there, but it doesn't go. Because I'm like, does it go from Orlando to Port Canaveral? Because that'd be real helpful.
No, it doesn't.
No, it does not.
But it's also supposed to connect through the Disney area or somewhere close, and then it's also supposed to go over to what's on the other side of Florida over there. There's another
Fort Lauderdale?
No, that's the same side.
Oh.
There's another spot. Let me just look at the map of Florida. There's a place to Tampa. So it's supposed to go sort of Miami to Orlando to Tampa is what it will eventually be like. So it's not exactly a bullet train, but it's high speed.
Yeah, it's faster than the Amtrak.
And inexpensive, which is great. They're clean. They have Wi-Fi. Like, it's really, really great. Lee, the Gumball Rally is a reference to the fact that it is done. Their things that they give out as the trophies are gumball machines, but it might be related to the movie. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know that their trophies, like the winner gets a themed gumball machine or dispenser.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know if that's why it's called the Gumball Rally, or if it's called the Gumball Rally and that's why their trophy is the machine, the gumball machine.
Yeah.
But anyways.
So here's for fun. Here's the Brightline website, and you can see like these are all the places they go. And then upcoming is the Brightline West, which is the Vegas to.
Look at it zooming on through there.
Vegas to whatever. But look at their stations and stuff. Like their stations and stuff are gorgeous. But you can get updates and stuff if I scroll back up. I'm trying to be.
Maybe we'll get a Brightline from here to Chicago.
Maybe.
We almost got a high-speed rail thing. Well, I wonder if this was what it was. Almost a few years back in Wisconsin, they were trying to get like a high-speed rail to come in to connect. I think it was Minneapolis to Chicago, but they were going to stop over.
They're still doing that. It's still Amtrak.
Oh, it's still Amtrak.
Yeah, they're going to add a second train and do something else.
Oh, I thought it was a different company. So I was like, what if it was Brightline and we almost had it?
I'm trying to see if they have a photo of this station because some of their stations are like gorgeous. Well, like, look, this is the station that's inside the airport. Like, it's just cool looking. Yeah. Anyway, if you go look on YouTube for Brightline, you can find tons of videos. The guy who does Disney World videos, Mickey Views, he did a whole thing on it.
Yeah. I just love the idea of it. I wish so bad that we could take the train from here to California. Because, I mean, planes are fine, but I just feel like, I don't know, trains are just more relaxing. They're more comfortable.
There's more space.
There's more space. You can get up and walk around.
So you should love.
Plus, you can like see things more than the clouds.
So on the Hangout, we talked about this. We were talking about the Vision Pro. One of the main reasons I want one is for airplane because you put it on and you can put it into your immersive mode and you like can't see any. You actually would love it. Have you not seen anything about the Apple Vision? Oh my! No, when we get off the stream, I'll have to show you. So California, Lee, I like that idea. I know that they're like way behind and they're having all types of funding problems, but the idea of that high-speed rail from the LA area to the Bay Area would have been cool. They're building it.
Yeah.
But they're way over budget. They're way behind schedule.
Got it.
They're having all types of problems.
Some bumps in the road.
But like they've started building it, so it's not like
it's not going to happen.
Well, it's really unlikely not to happen.
Sure.
I could see somebody getting tired of it and literally having this thing half built, but who knows?
That'd be terrible.
You just have to be able to take.
Yeah,
forever.
that's true. That's very truly. It takes like 3 days if we want to take the Amtrak from here to California. It's kind of crazy. Actually, make sense to me. If we take the train, which there is a station here, right, just like 5 miles from my house, it goes
super convenient
up to Minneapolis, but then it goes all the way over to Seattle and then down.
Well, you got to switch trains.
Yeah, then you switch. You take the one train all the way to Seattle. You switch trains, and then you go south to LA, and then you'd have to switch trains from LA to get to Anaheim.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just. I'm like, that seems like the longest. We may as well go visit New York while we're at it. Like, that just seems like the most roundabout way.
We actually were looking at taking the train for our cruise down to Florida, and because of the cost of flying. And the only way to go is from here to Chicago to DC, and then DC down to Florida. I'm like, really? There's no more direct route?
It worked out really, really well when we drove to Chicago because we dropped my dogs off with my parents, drove to Chicago, and then we caught the train in Chicago and went same train all the way down to New Orleans. That worked out really well for our Disney cruise, and I super enjoyed it. But yeah, no, us taking the train now to California is...
Well, the awesome thing about a train when you're doing a trip...
our entire week's trip would just be on the train there and then turning around and getting back on
But
the
the
train
cool thing with the train like you guys took is you kind of can like decompress from your vacation on the train.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just chill.
It's
like
refreshing.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, it's very refreshing. That's true, not... Vegas Disney Travelers. I need to get back on to... Ooh, maybe we'll do that for Tuesday.
Are you guys cooking this week?
Yeah, we're cooking this week.
Do you have the book here?
Maybe I'll have to.
Do you have the book up here? I might have to
do something. No, I don't have the book up here.
Where is it?
I got it from the library. But yeah, anyways, maybe I'll have to.
12
I'm trying
hours.
to remember what other things we are on there.
Soup.
Yeah. Was it the soups that? Trying to remember.
Do you still have the book? Where's the did you get Eat Like Walt?
No.
I have Eat Like Walt.
I like how you got confused. Do you have that book or do I have that book?
Oh, I'm so
I know
annoyed
someone
at
bought
this little
that
thing.
book.
6 weeks from tomorrow. The stupid thing is in the way of the
your
text,
little
which is
emojis,
annoying. Yeah, but it's not my thing. Can I turn that off?
Anyways. Yeah, the soups were on the websites. I haven't made any of them yet. It actually hasn't been cold here, which is weird.
I mean, it is now,
been
but
freaking
it
me out.
had
But
been
not
warm.
really compared to...
I mean, it's 30 right now.
Yeah,
That's below freezing.
But compared to what February normally
true.
is, it's a heat
we
wave.
have no snow on the ground right now. Everything melted.
Walt's chili was really, really good, Lee. Is
that what you guys made a few weeks ago?
That's what we made out of the Disney Parks cookbook. It was it was really tasty. It wasn't too spicy. Tag was able to handle it. Oh,
you know what I want though? I really like those cones from the Cozy
baked
Cone.
Potato soup we were gonna have maybe.
I don't remember.
We have no snow.
We usually have tons of snow.
We've shoveled we had that one big snowstorm, and that's it.
Yeah, the one that delayed our Disney 100 trip.
Mm-hmm. That's the only snow we've really gotten all year. The rest of it's just been what we call a dusting. So maybe you might have to shovel, but it's like fluffy nothingness that you could leave and it'd melt.
By the way, this week, if you're a supporter at the cast member...
I don't remember. I gotta look. The bonus episode level.
There's a bonus episode level, which I think is a cast member... Or annual pass holder? Annual pass holder. If you're an annual pass holder level of supporter or above, there will be our Disney 100 video coming out that we'll be posting on our Patreon for supporters to go watch how our experience at the Disney 100 in Chicago was, which was a lot of fun.
It was so cool. If anybody gets a chance to go see the Disney 100 exhibit, it's in Chicago right now. Next up, it'll be in Kansas City. They haven't announced where it's going after that, but it is 5 years. It's going to be traveling around for 5 years, so there's plenty of time. But man, it was cool. There was a lot of original artwork that I was not expecting to see. I was not expecting to see like original Mark Davis sketches, original Mary Blair artwork. There was, get this, the like hand pencil written front page from Ex Intencio of A Pirate's Life for Me. Like the sheet music handwritten was on this. I mean, it was never in a million years would I have thought that I was going to be like able to like be as close as I could possibly be to these things that I actually, physically couldn't touch because they were behind glass, obviously. But still, the original Abraham Lincoln animatronic, the head, crazy, wild, cool stuff.
So here's what Teresa was just talking about. This is the draft that James is working on. But, that's not the music. Sheet music. Where was the sheet music? Oh, this one?
There you go. There it is.
There it is. So this is in our video that should be up later for supporters.
I mean, super cool. I'm sure it'll come, maybe like Seattle or something. I'm sure it'll come to the Pacific Northwest. There's lots of awesome Disney fans.
I mean, look at this face.
We hadn't even gotten into the exhibit yet. Now
look at this. She's so excited. There's a couple times in this video that you're excited.
I was so excited. I didn't see. Did your
yes.
It made it in there. Good.
You asked for it to make it in there. And I didn't think it was funny. I watched it back, and James is like, "I think it's funny," and I'm like, "Of course you think it's funny."
I think.
You'll just have to look. There's a thing that we recorded with the.
There was a flop.
There was a flop with the. Here it is, with the. There's a 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea thing that was supposed to do something and it didn't.
I thought it was hilarious. Ooh, Santa Ana. I don't know. It was a big. So the display that we went to was huge.
Yeah.
It was. It wasn't like in a museum. It was a separate exhibit hall. Like the only thing there was this display.
It was massive.
It was a very large display. When you were there, went to the one in Germany, was it attached to?
No, it was a big hall.
Like its own separate thing. I've never gone to an exhibit like that. It's always been like part of a museum, like a traveling exhibit that's in a museum, but like its own wing of a museum, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
It was super cool.
I have a photo that I want to show of. I think we've shown it before, but I want to show the outside of the building because you're talking about it.
Oh.
But I can pull up my photo here, so I don't have to be doing this number with my phone.
Saying. Yep, I see what you're saying.
So.
Photos. But yeah, super cool. Tag bought the guidebook for it, so that was fun. Have you looked through it, or is it still wrapped in the plastic?
It's still in the plastic. I need to look at it eventually. It's at the beginning of this.
Too far. Oh my gosh, I forgot that you were at my house and took pictures of me.
So this is a video, just the outside. Let's hit play on it. So this is the outside. This is the side of the building. So massive. The next video is, is the front of the building.
And they painted the building, I think.
Yeah, the whole building.
Crazy.
And then this was
the side. Oh no, that's the front.
This is the front where there's the
this was
door.
The entrance.
So there's a door right there. That was the entrance a little bit. So
it was crazy.
It was a lot of fun. Our good friend Becky Klein is hanging out here. Look at this video.
I like how everyone's become our good friend.
But look at this.
So in celebration of
just like Teresa, Joy, and Becky Klein.
Yeah, we were the only ones in that little area.
Yeah, so a lot of fun. It's huge, yeah.
I don't know what I'd do if I actually got to go to the archives.
You would probably die.
Just fall over and be dead. That's the end.
Just fall over and be dead.
Teresa's in her happy place. That's it. The end. But yeah, super, super cool.
Yeah, because I have to do a voiceover for this, because otherwise it doesn't make any sense. So that's why the thing's not fully done.
No, and it's roughly edited too.
Yeah.
Because there's some times where
we had some awesome things.
Got distracted and got super fumbled over my words.
Like us chilling in the teacup.
Yeah, there's a teacup.
And then Teresa, look at that.
Look, I was being all artsy.
This place was super cool, though.
Oh, you're right. I need to go to Walt's apartment before I drop dead as well. You're right.
This was like one of the things.
This was a display.
Look at this. Like, it's all animated and it changes and like doing all types of cool things. It's pretty neat.
But yeah, look forward to that if you are a AP and above supporter.
Yeah.
We decided we were going to change things up and maybe do, instead of bonus episodes, we were going to do fun little bonus videos so we could kind of more so take you along on some of these fun, cool adventures that we get to go do and experience. And you guys get to it's like you're there with us instead of us talking about it after we've already experienced it.
Now, Walt's apartment, that's not something we could take a video in, right? Because they just get like the one photo or whatever or two.
Yeah, I think so. I was actually surprised that we were able to that we were able to film as much in that exhibit.
Oh, yeah, they didn't care.
Take photos and whatnot.
Walt Disney
Studios on the 28th. That sounds awesome. You'll have to let us know how that is, Thomas. But yeah, anyways. So those were kind of our main topics for today's live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Is there any questions any of you have for us or anything you guys want to talk about?
In the last 4 minutes. One thing we should talk about at some point is, because you are going on a non-Disney cruise, since you will be the one that can actually talk about the differences.
To go in with an open mind, Tag.
But I'm curious when you get back to talk about what you think of between a Disney cruise and a regular. Yeah. So
I'm trying real hard. I'm trying real hard to keep a very open mind.
That Chippendale popcorn bucket is all over the internet.
It's so cute. So cute.
People love your charm.
Thank you, Lee.
Yes, I'm the curmudgeon-y old guy. She's the one with the childlike wonder.
I get so excited about such weird.
That's okay though. That's why people like it. People like it.
They didn't have them on. You can't get those in the park. The princess pins. Remember the cast member pins we were just talking about? The princess one, and then there was the ghost host and the. Now I don't remember what the pirates one said, but it was pirates themed. But yeah.
That's why we're here, for Teresa's childlike enthusiasm.
And Tag's curmudgeonness.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh,
okay, that makes sense.
Which is funny because, as somebody who has never lived in Southern California, I lived in Northern California, but it's like two different places. But Santa Barbara, well, that's close, isn't it? I remember looking it up once. That is actually fairly far away from Disneyland.
Close. Everything's close to us. We think it's close because it's such a it's such a distance for us.
When he sees us in April, he's got some stuff for us.
Oh, Thomas, that's super nice. I'm so excited. Becky Klein is going to be honored at the Disney Anna event in April. So I'm real excited to see, to hear her talk and see what she presents, especially because it's just, things are just different at Disney Anna because it's not a Disney specific put on event. So there's just a different feel. And I feel like it's more casual and more relaxed. So I think it'll be fun to see her in a non polished Disney setting. Are we going
to try to get her on the podcast?
I don't think that would be. I mean, we could always try, Tag.
I'm going to ask. Why not?
We can always ask. But yeah, I just.
Oh,
that might be really. Yeah, I feel like she might be untouchable to have on the podcast.
Has some things for you.
Maybe we could have her on just to talk about her. Can you talk to us as a fan?
Sure.
And not talk to us about.
Well, she could talk about the exhibit and what it took to put it together and all that stuff.
Yeah,
she doesn't have to tell us anything secret. Other thing I keep forgetting about, but I think it.
I'd be where are all of the the warehouses.
Are we going to on Bob Gurr's Patreon? He's got that thing where he does his Waltland tour, but it's recorded. Is that something we are gonna get at some point? I know you want to go on it. I want to
go on the tour. I feel like the charm is the in between stuff with Bob, like the time with Bob on the bus.
You know what's funny? If you follow him on Instagram, he is on the cruise ship with Royal Caribbean that James and I were on last year.
Oh, really?
Doing the same itinerary. Because I was like, oh, we were totally there.
Super fun.
He was like on his little cart, like driving down the side of the beach or something. I'm like, he's having the time of his life. I'm glad he's got some time to relax. It seemed like he was doing a lot of stuff there.
Well, there was an event he just did in Florida. So
did you see, we're not going to be able to do it because it's next weekend. I think it's next weekend. Maybe it was even this weekend. They were inviting everyone to the Haunted Mansion Airbnb, and it was going to be him and
Rick Law's doing
Rick
the
Law.
artwork.
And I was like, Teresa's probably dying.
I need.
It was
my
only
teleporter.
$100 or something too. I think.
Either need my teleporter, or I just need to move closer, or something. Anyways, let me get caught up on the chat. See, I need to go live with Tisha and Megan. And
3 hours
3 hour drive. That would be nothing. That feels like nothing to me. My parents live 3 hours away, so that easy peasy. Oh, thank you, Tisha and Megan. You guys are so sweet. Thomas has some goodies. Sounds like Tisha and Megan. You guys are so sweet for thinking of us.
Yes, definitely. We never ask for anything, but thank you for thinking of us for sure. Which reminds me, I know we're at like the end of the stream, but I want to talk about this. Okay.
Oh, while you do that, I'll talk about this.
Okay.
Okay, so this is Piper. Because I'm a nerd and get so excited about these things. But Designer Parkco just came out with a new bag. Parkview is what it's called. It's called the Parkview bag. And I just got mine. I'm going to take it with on the cruise. It's going to come to Epcot with me. But look, I am so
new you haven't
excited.
even taken the plastic off.
Nope, I haven't even taken the plastic off. The tag's still on it. But look at how thin it is. I'm so excited about this. It's still got the pin pocket in front. You still can put your ears on the front, too.
Is this the crossbody thing?
Yes. We'll get to that. Don't worry, Tag. Don't worry. We'll get to that. The whole thing, it zips all the way down, so it opens, like, super wide. There's all sorts of pockets inside. There's these, like, two, I don't know, like, cell phone pockets.
Ooh, it's soft.
Velvety soft. There's a pocket here. There's another interior pocket here. You can do the hydration. It's still got, the little port.
Can they buy this?
Yeah, no, I bought it. I bought it online. I ordered it off their website.
Designer Parkco. Make sure you use code DLWeekly for 10% off.
Look at this. This is the cool thing. This is the crossbody bag, right? So you wear it. You can wear it across your body like this, right? Here's your boot, and you've got a separate handle. But wait, there's more.
Oh my goodness.
This is why I bought it.
Oh, that's a cool idea.
No joke. This is why I bought it. It can convert into a backpack.
That's a brilliant design, actually, how they did that.
Amazing is that? But
it's just the little loops.
I'm so excited because it's a skinnier backpack, because during the summer, I don't need the full... This is like half the width of the other bag. But yeah, so it converts... It converts like this. Watch.
Can I just talk about...
Brilliant.
Can I talk about something with these bags that I absolutely love, and it's the dumbest thing, but I love it? Their zippers are silky smooth when you open them. I can't. I literally just want to
The whole thing's just, I'm so, I don't know why, but I'm inexplicably excited about this backpack. I don't know if I'll use it as, I got it to be a backpack. I wanted it to be a smaller backpack.
You don't know if you'll use it as an But
the thing that I was thinking is...
put on rides.
Well, I'll probably use it as a crossbody. I mean, I think for me, it's a little big as a crossbody. The bag itself looks big. But I'm thinking about times where I need to be in my purse and we're moving in the.
Couldn't you also just put it sort of half behind you?
Yeah. But I'm saying I'll probably if we're traversing around the park, it'll be on my back. But if I need to be doing something and we're moving instead of, remember how every time we're in a line I'm like, Tay, can you hold my bag?
Oh,
I try and dig something. I don't have to ask you that anymore.
Thank goodness. Okay.
Anyways, I just had to share that.
Designerparkco.com.
You can and you can use code DLWeekly. I checked with Debbie. Code DLWeekly gets you 10% off everything, including the new bags.
Okay. Teresa reminded me, we got this in December when everything was busy, and then we took time off and blah, blah, blah. But I just want to say one of our listeners sent us this, Michael. And I just want to show, Teresa, remembered this tonight. And he sent us DVDs of, the Candlelight Processional, a set of, collectible cards, trading cards from the 50th anniversary. Yeah. I didn't even remember those existing. There's a set of park maps, so Year of a Million Dreams stuff, and a 50th anniversary July 17th one that was super cool. That I was like, whoa. Hold on a second here.
Look, it was Candlelight and...
In here we have...
Oh, just Disneyland stuff.
More... there's a Your Guide to Disneyland from 1967. This little
it's wild.
Little one from 1967. We have some postcards and some other maps and stuff like that. And then, of course, one of my favorite things is coming up here. By the way, packed beautifully. A Disneyland Resort park map.
Still sealed.
A Disneyland news from the summer of 1980.
Back when the Disneyland park maps were $4.95 for the
Well, when they had Disney park maps. And then finally, what was this? I can't remember. Oh, a copy of the Buena Vista Bugle, the very first edition when Buena Vista Street opened for DCA.
Yeah, incredible. It's like a mini museum.
Oh, there's two of them.
Yeah, one for me, one for you.
Yeah. So, Michael,
Just
thank you
incredible.
for this. It's amazing. I don't know if we'll see this stream or not, but amazing.
Absolutely incredible.
We'll have to talk. We'll have to mention it on the podcast. It was we got this gift. Thank you so much. It's super. Oh, this goes in
gift.
first.
I'm gonna send him a big old 10-page thank you note.
Well, there you go.
What
were the DVDs?
The other two just have the Disneyland logo. He says he explained what they were in the letter. I don't remember what they are, but
So,
but anyways, Candlelight.
All-time Candlelight was in here. Yep. The Tiki Room video includes cast member Maynard.
So yeah, I think it's just
Murphy,
a
World of
different-
Colored.
Yeah, different collection of different videos that he's taken. Just amazing.
How awesome!
Absolutely
Thank you,
amazing.
Michael, for that.
Yes.
Amazing.
Incredible.
Well, now that we've gone over, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight, and we look forward to seeing some of you, if you can, in April when we're there.
We'll let you know once we figure out when the meetup's going to be, but for sure we'll be at the Disney Anna event, so definitely come say hi to us. We'll have to do another group photo with Weekly Tears at the Disney Anna event. That was really fun last fall.
Yep.
But thank you, everyone, for joining tonight. We hope you have a good rest of your evening.
Yes, and have a great week.